ChatGPT is an AI language model created by OpenAI. It's been trained on a massive amount of data and can understand natural language to carry out a range of tasks from answering questions to generating text. ChatGPT can be an incredibly powerful tool for people in a variety of industries, but there's a few key points to be aware of when using the program. One aspect of ChatGPT that's important to be cognizant of when using it is the biases that can exist in ML algorithms. These types of biases can manifest in various ways, such as overgeneralization, underfitting, overfitting, or discrimination. One common form of bias is sampling bias, which occurs when the data used to train an ML algorithm is not representative of the population it's supposed to generalize to. For example, if an algorithm is trained on a data set of only male patients, it may not generalize well to female patients. Another form is measurement bias, which occurs when the data used to train an algorithm is inaccurate or incomplete. For example, if an algorithm is trained on images with poor lighting conditions, it may not perform well on images with good lighting. And yet another form of common bias is algorithmic bias, which occurs when the algorithm itself is designed to favor certain groups or outcomes over others. For example, if an algorithm is designed to identify the best job candidates based on historical hiring data, it may perpetuate existing biases against certain groups, such as women or minorities. To mitigate biases in ML algorithms, it's important to take a proactive and holistic approach that involves careful data selection, pre-processing, as well as thoughtful algorithmic design and evaluation.
Potentially the largest impact of the development of AI is its influence on education and employment. One such consequence is the impact of AIs, such as ChatGPT, on students. While AI has the potential to revolutionize the way students learn, there is a danger that students may become overly reliant on AI and thus not develop the critical thinking skills necessary for success in their future. In fact, in one recent study.com study, over 25% of professors reported that they had caught students cheating using ChatGPT. Consequently, students may become less self-sufficient and less likely to develop their own problem-solving techniques, instead relying on AI to provide them with quick, easy answers. This also means that many students may knowingly fall victim to false information, empowering it by spreading it in their own work. Moreover, the use of AI could potentially lead to the replacement of human employment. Many industries, such as marketing and healthcare, are already seeing a decline in jobs due to the use of AI. With a forecast of 85 million jobs to be replaced worldwide by AI by 2025. This trend is likely to continue. While the use of AI can make many processes more efficient, it also means that many jobs that were once performed by humans may become redundant. This could lead to widespread unemployment and economic insecurity for many individuals, thereby threatening the economic integrity of numerous nations.
If you ask ChatGPT to write you a poem about the impact plastics have on turtles and decide to publish it, who would have ownership on this piece? Would it be OpenAI for developing the code necessary to create ChatGPT? Would it be the sources on which the machine was trained on? Or would it be you, the person who puts the input down into ChatGPT? In order for something to be copyrightable, it has to be an original and creative piece, something that is created as a result of thought from a human's mind. Because ChatGPT technically does not have its own thoughts or any sort of creativity, their outputs cannot be protected by copyright law. However, there can be an argument to be made about the user's input being creative enough. This selfie, taken by a monkey called Naruto, paved the way in establishing US law for AI-generated works. David Slater, a British photographer, tried to claim ownership of the selfie when Wikipedia and Techno posted the picture and said that it was in the public domain as monkeys can't own copyright. Furthermore, Pecha sued Slater on behalf of Naruto to grant him copyright protection, but the Californian district judge did not extend copyright laws, as humans can only be copyrighted. This flows into a case in 2018 when a computer scientist, Stephen Thaler, tried to register the piece you see on the slideshow. But the Office of Copyright later responded, "We cannot register this work because it lacks the human authorship necessary to support a copyright claim." The current US laws state that AI-created work is likely either a public domain work immediately upon creation and without a copyright owner capable of asserting rights, or a derivative work of the materials the AI tool was exposed to during training. Given the second option, the owner would be on a number of different factors.
Despite all issues associated with bias, education, and privacy, ChatGPT offers numerous benefits. The main benefit is that it can answer any range of questions in short amounts of time, whether it's writing an essay or answering math problems. But obviously, the more complex it is, the more time it'll take. With a Google search, you often don't find exactly what you're looking for, unless that question exactly has been asked. However, with ChatGPT, you can ask very specific questions and you can expect a very specific response back. An additional benefit that Google does not have is that you're now able to go back and forth between conversations. For example, if you ask ChatGPT a question and it returns an answer which you are not satisfied with, you can ask a follow-up question and it'll keep in mind the previous answer that it gave you before. As with most online programs, it is accessible 24/7, such as, however, the only difference with ChatGPT is that you're getting human-like interactions, which is not something you can necessarily expect with Bing or Google or any other form of online search platform right now. And the last main benefit is that it's free for all and it's open to all forms of public use. They do, however, have a premium version now for $20 a month, but most general benefits are open to everyone to use.